In Asian country, people like to burn a lot, especially Southeast Asian. Many countries burn in the dry season. They burn everything that they don't like it. For us, we don't want to burn anything because it's very important to have trees, to have grass for us. Instead of burning, we like to grow trees. I personally will grow trees every year. I will help people grow trees in their land a few times a year, or sometimes we plant trees in the public land also. It don't need to be my personal land. I need to plant as much as I can. And then this is our family's land 5 years ago. It's very sandy. To grow trees in the sandy soil with less food in the soil, we need to do differently from planting tree in the fertile soil. The sandy like this, we need to plant trees close together. We start with the seedling. We have many different kind of seedling, and then I like to plant them about 1 meter far apart each trees, but each row I want them to be 2 meters far apart among each row, because 2 meters is very easy to cut the grass for them. Many people think it's not artistic, it's not look nice, but I don't care much about that. I just care about how to make it easy. That's the most important thing for me. So I like to plant trees in June because the beginning of rainy season. So we don't need to water the trees at all. And then what we will do is just cut the grass for them every 2 months in rainy season. It's about 3 times a year, that's all. We will cut the grass for them. It's quite easy. After 3 years, we don't need to do anything with the forest or the trees anymore. We work less and less after that. So 5 years, it's doing very well so far. We are lucky. In tropical, everything grows fast. Even the soil is not very good. But when we select the tree that fit with the area, they grow fast. This is the second years. Most of them survive because we plant them at the beginning of June, and then they have enough rain. We are lucky that we have enough rain. So this is the third years. They're taller than 2 meters in the third years. They survive for sure. This is the fourth year. They grow very well. Look at the healthy leaves. The tree is taller than 4 meters already. So they will survive for sure. All of them look very healthy. And then the grass at the bottom that help to keep the moisture stay long, and it turn to compost after they die, because the grass will last only 1 year. They will die. And after that, this is 5 years. This is this year's. I just make a fire breaker line a few days ago, and then I need to prune the bottom branches of the trees too. They look better this year because the leaves drop on the ground that help to work as a mulch. They take care of themselves. But the first year I plant them in the row, but now when the seed drop on the ground, they are not in the row anymore. When we have forest, a lot of seed will come to the forest by themselves. Sometimes they came with the wind, sometimes they came with animal. Because plants, like a human, they love to be together. They love to be in the community. Community is the most important thing of the forest. In the nature, nothing can survive alone. So they need to rely on each other. One thing I like to do in the sandy soil is to grow anything that grows fast. Like this one we call pheasant wood or cassia, Siamese cassia. This kind of plant that grows very fast. And another kind, this one, I don't know the name in English, but it's a kind of tree that grow fast too. So this thing we can grow for firewood. We can grow for use the wood for building, for anything too. But I plant them because they grow fast. And then I want to chop them down, prune them, cut them, and then turn it into mulching, to mulch, make compost for the trees, for another trees. The technique is when we cut them, we need to chop them very short. Don't make them crooked. Cut them short. So when they put on the ground, they can flat on the ground. If they lay flat on the ground, they will be decomposed fast. And then termites can eat them easily too. Because when they lay flat to the ground close together like this, it can keep moisture last longer in the wood. And then microorganism can decompose it easily, and termite can feel safe to digest it too. When we grow trees in the sandy soil with less food, mainly they will have a lot of branches like this because they don't have enough food. So it's good to chop them off, to prune them, cut the bottom branches off like this to make compost. Because if we keep it, they grow slow. If we cut it off, they will go up faster. And then the tree will be tall and straight after that. And then another problem is if we don't cut it off, many kind of vine will climb up easily to the tree. Many different vines cause a lot of problem for the trees because they can suffocate the trees and kill the trees. And then when they go to the top, they will cover the top part of the tree that's block the sunlight. So we need to cut them off like this. This part is very important part of taking care of the forest. So when we prune them often, the leaf will decompose. The soil will turn darker color. And the roots will spread out more. Then the forest will be more healthy after that. The first few years, we don't have enough branches for termites. So termites so hungry, they will eat the dry bark of the trees like this. So when you see termite like this, don't need to worry because they will not hurt the trees at all. They just eat the dry part of the skin, that's all. You can see that they never touch the fresh part of the tree at all. They only eat the dry skin of the trees. So termite will be very useful for us because they help to decompose any dry branches on the ground. Like this one, see that they start to eat inside. So when we prune the branches of each tree, chop them and put them on the ground, there will be good food for termites, and termites can change it into food for our trees. Planting tree is very fun hobby for me. I love to plant trees because I breathe every day. I need more oxygen, and now it's so hot. In a hot day, when I look at my trees, I feel happy. I feel good that I plant something for my coolness in each hot day.